Welcome back to another episode of the Popcorn Gamers with your hosts, Tiddlywink.
Hey guys.
And the Popcorn Gamer.
Welcome back to episode 2.
So, last time we had a dream, and that was the awesome prologue to this wonderful game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weakness.
Now we're in our little itty bitty prison cell. Gonna run around a little bit.
We're gonna flush the toilet, of
yeah,
course.
we're gonna flush the toilet. Inmates like to leave stuff.
This, by the way, guys, is going to probably be the shortest part of this entire Let's Play. I think. Because this part's only going to be 60 minutes. The other parts are going to be 30 minutes.
You're Riddick, right? There's a guy named Madsen talking like he knows you. He's in the courtyard just by the pit.
So characters, other inmates will give us quests. And we have to complete those quests for cigarettes and cash. Once again, we do not endorse smoking. It's bad for you. It will cause cancer. Something we're going to have to say.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah. Something also you're going to realize, there are a lot of gangs in this place. Two in particular are the Blueskins and the Aquilans. The Aquilans are the main ones you fight, but the Blueskins are the ones that fight the Aquilans. So I'm listening to this conversation because it's giving us an idea on how to escape from the prison.
Oh, that escalated quickly.
I'm not simple.
I'm also waiting for this conversation to end so that I can talk to the Asian guy or the white guy sitting on the bed. That's because he's got a quest for you. And this is going to be the first of many, many, many quests in this game. Many of which are very tedious and difficult to do.
They can get irksome.
Oh yes. One in particular. I don't complete all the quests. Because later on you get like 12 quests to do. And you have to...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You can only complete one as you go.
What do you mean get into that database? You can't!
Can't do.
But once you finish a person's quest, generally it means that they're no longer useful.
Who the hell told you this?
I forget. I'm simple. Remember?
Oh, great. You're lying, Girish. You're a...
What are you looking at? Go play with the twins or something. Oh, hey, wait. You're that new guy, right?
So a woman has got a problem here. The guy, I believe, across from his cell, cheated him on something. And now you have to kill him. His name is Molina, but he doesn't open up. The door does not open up till later, until I think after a boss fight. So we're not going to kill Molina for a bit.
That's what I want you to do. You come back to me when he's dead.
Wait, is his name just woman or what?
It's woman. Or
Woman.
I can't quite pronounce it. It's got an accent mark.
Woman.
But I think they named him Woman because... Okay, so here's the quest log. It has 6 slots, but only 4 ever get used up any time. The rest of them, you scroll down for the rest. So go on, talk to Haley.
Oh no, the phone's ringing. They go hello and he slowly puts the phone down.
So this is Haley.
Rust.
He's he doesn't like Rust, and Rust is the leader of the Aquilan gang. He's also the I don't want to say that, but
well, the bottom female dog is
the bottom female dog
Yeah.
of the black guy that led us into the prison yesterday.
Talking about me? Never.
Now this is Madsen.
Oh yeah. No,
And
no,
he's
I
been
mean,
talking about us
I
like he
heard you
knows
coming.
us.
You
That's
go
not
to
good.
ship,
Riddick
I
don't
can
like
bet
that.
you.
They don't play
Check my
that.
bunk and you'll find one.
So Riddick
It's
is
yours.
going to want some revenge, something from Madsen, because you know Riddick is generally a threatening guy.
Yeah.
Madsen tells us to go to his cell for a shiv, which is basically the knife of this game.
It's kind of like
I'm gonna flush the toilet. Turn around, up, 2 guys to fight. Now the general rule of fighting is that if you stand still, you start healing. And that's very easy to do in the early fights because they don't have any way to block your break your blocks, and you don't have any way to break their blocks either, by the way. So if I wanted to heal right now, all I had to do is face them and block, which I'm going to do right here.
For a little bit. Up, knocked them both out. Wait, when did the second one go down? I saw the first one go down.
I punched them, I think. I'm not sure. So now you gotta go back to Madsen. Ask him, WTF, why? And he says, I'll get you a shiv, go back to your cell. And that'll be the second time we enter our cell. And the last time we enter our cell.
But I knew those schools were no match for you. I'll get you a shiv to set things right. You have my word.
Cross me again, and I'll have your life. Talk.
I don't know anything. Not compared to Haley. He's been here for ages. He used to be a guard. Let me set things straight. I'll bring that shift to your cell. Just go there and wait.
So I'm going to talk to Haley, or look at Haley and talk to Red. Red also wants Rust dead. So you get a quest done and some shivs, or some SIGs, if you kill Rust and talk to this guy.
Tell me, Riddick, how did it feel when you killed your first one?
That's between me and him.
In Butcher Bay, some men kill for nothing but pleasure.
You know, there are worse reasons.
Some, like Rust, I'd be happy to see go.
So I'm gonna show off the mission screen again. Now, and I'm gonna show off the inventory. That UD money is how much cash you have. It gives you the description of the money and then how much of it you actually have. This is Booger. He sells you some cigarettes later. We're gonna be buying those cigarettes, of course. Derp.
Derp.
Derp. Derp. Derp. Derp. Those turrets, if you just start killing random inmates, those turrets will shoot you down. They will tear you apart, literally. It's, later on in the game, they become your worst enemy. Not the guards, but the turrets.
I got the shiv you wanted, Riddick.
What in the F you think you're doing, Madsen? You dealing with
this is Rust.
You're in my cell.
You need a
the one of
blade.
2 times we see Rust.
I said,
I have a feeling the next time we see him, he's gonna die.
What?
That's just
I have a feeling the next time we see him, I'm going to do this really lame boss strategy where I stab him, walk away, and then stab him again, and then walk away.
Spoiler alert, what?
Just a funny feeling.
Belongs to me.
You can't do that in game.
It belongs to me.
Release him, Riddick. Rust is mine, and I will personally bring
That's the black guy from earlier. He's the second in command, just under Hoxie. And Hoxie's the warden of the whole entire prison. Badass. Just still badass.
I thought you were the big dog, Rust. Maybe he's more your size.
Yes, sir, Mr. Abbott.
You are messing with the natural order of things, Riddick. And when that happens, well, as you can see, people can get hurt.
Or worse.
Indeed. And we don't want that.
Speak for yourself.
We have a problem. Disturbance at cell block 9. Send in the squad. Send in the squad.
This better not be one of your Aquilan boys. Abbott here, responding to cell block 9.
So Madsen is no longer useless, and since there aren't any cameras in the cells,
but everyone knew they fed on crumbs. Crumbs that fell from Abbott's table.
I'm going to take a look at Madsen. He's dead.
That escalated quickly.
Oh yeah, and that guy will try to kill us. Well, not woman, but the guy outside of our cell who told us about Madsen earlier. He's going to try to kill us now. And none of these characters serve much use beyond fighting Rust. So once you fight Rust, these characters are completely useless. All he was trying to tell us about Outside of our cell was that Rust was waiting for us to have a fight. And, yeah. Now, Molina is available to kill. He has nothing to say. It's pretty much to get lost.
Bam.
And so here's the unlimited combo I was talking about earlier. If you press left, you'll throw a right hook. Or a left hook. If you press right, you'll throw a right hook, you know, and so forth.
Oh, hey, there's a knuckle buster on the floor. Yeah, knuckle duster.
Yeah, knuckle duster is one of the weapons of the game. So, pretty much, the game is pretty simple. If you use that combo for the most part, you'll get by with it for the most part in the early game.
Oh, you didn't pick up the knuckle duster.
I did. I walked over it. So weapons, what they do is you change them with the Y button, and melee weapons are to improve your uses of them. Now, for the most part, you can get through the whole entire game with only your fists, and it wouldn't matter. You can get through most of it on normal mode with only your fists. But some of us are sick guys, sick psychopaths, so we like to use the knife because this game does have a damage feature for the faces. So as you shoot a person or knife them or scratch them, they will show more damage to where you're punching them, particularly in the face area.
Yeah.
And this guy's cool. This guy's cool, even though I'm teabagging him.
One-arm push-ups. So he's right-handed?
This is the motto in the entire game, by the way.
Wanna live? Get a shiv.
It's the only thing he says. What's the most useful thing probably said in the entire game?
What game we could do next? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
Maybe.
It's a good game.
Love that game.
I would watch that a few times over. I have the first and second one.
Oh man, I don't have the second. So this is the Cell Block A. This is Aquilan territory. And there are no cameras here. Cut out the loading. And
there's a fight going on.
now the reason I'm not pulling off the unlimited combo is because I'm failing here. Massively. But as I was saying in the first part, the HD port cheats. And the fact that, you know how I was blocking him earlier, Neil?
Yeah.
In the HD port, they get stunned back. And if you punch them while they're blocking, they get stunned back. Which is fair, you know, you just block their attack. It makes sense. But in the HD port, they recover faster from that block than you do. So, it's just like a half second extra. They recover a half second sooner. But, that half second is just enough to be able to block you and punch you whenever they want. So the game literally cheats in a way. It decides whether you win or lose. I just got an improved knuckle duster. Be careful of this. If it hits you, I remember it takes half your health away or something like that. It's crazy how much health. And this is the first shiv you'll ever get in this game. You can't block a shiv, okay? You can't block a weapon below the standard of your weapon. In this case, since I'm using the knuckle duster, a person with only fists can't block me, but a person with a shiv can block me. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And later on, we'll be introduced to a club which can block shivs. And it's pretty much the ultimate melee weapon.
Uh-oh. What the hell was that?
Look at that bland texture. Don't you just love it?
Shink, shink.
So the shank works exactly like the fists, except in the fact that it cuts.
Does a lot more damage.
Oh yeah, and it's definitely one of the fun weapons to use. The pistol's the other fun weapon to use. But you barely ever get a pistol. Feral. when enemies are on lower health, you can counter them and do that. It's something that's a lot more evident and a lot easier to do in the HD port, though. Because in the HD port, Riddick opens his hands right as you can block it. Go to back for heal.
Damn heal.
See the actual animation this time.
Yeah, it has a really creepy voice.
Oh yeah. It's also just brutal how they do it.
Yeah, just kind of
like they just stab you in the neck. Ow, those are my fingers. So there's Rust. Like I said, see, I can block his attack because he's using a shiv, but I'm using a shiv too. So, but there are better versions of the shiv, which I'll explain later because of cutscene.
And then a ton of prisoners randomly appear.
So this is the beast of Butcher Bay, huh?
They came out of
Everyday killing gang.
Looks like I need a new rooster. You interested? They respect you now, Riddick. I can make things easier. Say something. I take that as a no. Saying no to me is not the kind of mistake you want to make.
Oh, why not?
Well, I'll explain what I was saying earlier in the next part. For now, this has been the Popcorn Gamers with your host, the Popcorn Gamer.
Tiddlywink. Make sure to like, subscribe, rate, and see you guys next time.
Laters.